My beloved child, the 3 days between Jesus' death and resurrection have been a subject of curiosity and contemplation for many. While the Gospel accounts of Matthew, Mark, Luke, and John primarily focus on the events leading up to Jesus' crucifixion and his subsequent resurrection, they do not provide a detailed chronicle of Jesus' activities during that specific period. This has given rise to theological interpretations and traditions surrounding this significant interval, commonly referred to as the harrowing of hell or the descent into hell. However, we can glean some insights from the conversations and passages in the Bible. One such interaction occurs while Jesus is on the cross. One of the thieves crucified alongside him asks Jesus to remember him when he enters his kingdom. In response, Jesus assures the thief that they will be together in paradise that very day. This suggests that following his death, Jesus went to paradise or heaven as he committed his spirit into the hands of God. Another passage that sheds light on Jesus' activities during those 3 days is found in 1 Peter. It mentions that after being put to death in the body but made alive in the spirit, Jesus made a proclamation to imprisoned spirits. Although the exact nature of this proclamation is not explicitly stated, it is believed that Jesus declared his victory over Satan and his triumph over death and sin. The passage also references the time of Noah and implies that Jesus' proclamation may have been directed towards fallen angels or disobedient spirits. Furthermore, Ephesians 4 speaks of Jesus ascending on high, taking captive, and giving gifts to his people. This passage can be interpreted as Jesus gathering the redeemed who were in paradise and leading them to their permanent dwelling in heaven. This includes individuals such as Abraham, David, Joshua, Daniel, Lazarus, and the thief on the cross, those who had been justified by faith. It is important to note that the details of Jesus' activities during those 3 days are not explicitly outlined in the Bible. As such, various Christian traditions hold different perspectives on this matter. While these biblical passages provide insights into Jesus' whereabouts and the significance of his actions, they do not provide an exhaustive account. In conclusion, the 3 days between Jesus' death and resurrection hold a sense of mystery, as the Bible does not provide a comprehensive narrative of his activities during that time. However, the conversations and passages mentioned offer glimpses into the significance of those days. Jesus' words affirm that he went to paradise after accomplishing his work of redemption, and it is believed that he declared his victory over death and sin. Ultimately, the specifics of this period remain a matter of interpretation, and different Christian traditions may hold varying views. While the Bible does not provide explicit details about what exactly transpired during those 3 days, various theological interpretations and traditions have emerged throughout history. These interpretations seek to shed light on the significance of Jesus' actions and whereabouts during that time. One perspective, often referred to as the harrowing of hell or the descent into hell, suggests that Jesus descended into the realm of the dead in order to proclaim his victory over death and to liberate the righteous souls who had passed away before his crucifixion. This concept finds support in several biblical passages, such as Peter 3:18-20, which speaks of Jesus making a proclamation to imprisoned spirits who were disobedient during the time of Noah. It is believed that Jesus' message was not one of redemption for these spirits, as fallen angels cannot be saved according to Hebrews 2:16, but rather a declaration of his triumph over evil and his ultimate victory. Another perspective focuses on Jesus' journey to paradise or heaven during those 3 days. As mentioned earlier, Jesus assured one of the thieves crucified alongside him that they would be together in paradise that day. This suggests that Jesus went to a place of bliss and eternal love, which aligns with the concept of paradise or heaven. It is believed that Jesus' presence in paradise during those 3 days was significant for the righteous souls who had died before his crucifixion, as he would have brought them comfort and fulfilled the promise of salvation. Additionally, some interpretations suggest that Jesus used the 3 days between his death and resurrection to conquer spiritual enemies such as Satan, death, and the curse of sin. This perspective draws from Ephesians 4, which speaks of Jesus ascending on high, taking captives, and giving gifts to his people. It is understood that Jesus, through his sacrificial death and subsequent resurrection, defeated these spiritual adversaries and emerged victorious. This interpretation emphasizes the redemptive work of Jesus and his triumph over the forces of evil. It is important to note that these perspectives and interpretations are not explicitly outlined in the Bible, but have developed through theological reflection and tradition. Different Christian denominations and scholars may hold differing views on the matter, and the specifics of Jesus' activities during those 3 days remain a subject of theological contemplation and debate. In conclusion, the 3 days between Jesus' death and resurrection continue to be a source of theological exploration and interpretation. Different perspectives, such as the harrowing of hell, Jesus' presence in paradise, and his victory over spiritual enemies, provide insights into the significance of those days. While the Bible does not offer a comprehensive account of Jesus' activities during that time, these interpretations contribute to our understanding of the profound meaning and impact of his death and resurrection. Amen.